Disease Bryant with Clean Food Beauty Detox. I'm back. I'm here tonight making a 4-bean turkey chili. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be fresh and clean. And I cook live every 2 weeks. So we go shopping. I put the list out on my website, amandazizabryant.com. We both go shopping and we join each other in the kitchen every 2 weeks on a Friday. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and get started. Right below I have my vegetables for my chili. So I'm going to go ahead and get my onion chopped, and I made sure that I put this onion in the freezer because just because of the sniffles and the crying and stuff. I didn't forget this time, okay? So I'm just going to cut that down. I cut the 2 ends off, and I'm just going to peel my onion, and I'm going to work fast, just try to get that lower layer. Peel that off. Nice and cold. You know, when you pop it in the freezer, the onion, for like 10 to 15 minutes, it will take away that strong smell to it. You know, it's that smell in there that makes us like cry and stuff. So this helps, I noticed, when you put it in the freezer. Okay, guys, just a little trick that you guys can do if you have that problem too. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut my onion. And I'm just going to go ahead and have a chef's knife. I'm just going to slice across, and I'm going to slice down. So I kind of want dices, kind of chunky dices. I let that drop, and then I chop that. Okay, I'm going to do it again on this side. So I have 1 large onion here. Turn it around, and I'm going to chop it this way. Let that drop, and then just finish chopping that onion. Okay. Alright, so the onion is done. Now over here I have some coconut oil that I'll be using. This is coconut oil I like. It's a virgin organic by Dr. Bronner's. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put about 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil in my pan. I have a hot pan over here. So I'm going to go ahead and put about 1, 2, about 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. Give or take. Okay, that's going to go ahead and melt, and I'm going to go ahead and cut my pan up on high now. I'm going to go ahead and throw those onions in. Alright, you want a nice hot pan. Okay, I'm going to give that a little spin, let that coconut oil get all nice in there with those onions. This is a nice, fast, clean chili, okay? I love this recipe. Let's go ahead and chop some garlic. Okay, so right now I'm just going to try to just hit that garlic. You have a whole bulb of garlic, and try to get some of those cloves to pop off. You got to be strong. So there's 1. I like the big ones. There's 2. And let's see if I can get another big one out of this. Okay, and here's 3. So 3 nice big ones. Go ahead and clean that up. Save these for later. Okay, and so what you want to do here is you're going to pop these with the back of your knife. Oop, that went flying. Let me try that again. Pop. Pop. There you go. Let me grab the other one. I'll grab 1 more. Okay, and I have 1 more, and I pop that with the back of the knife. Okay. And then they just kind of fall out of their shell. Let's pop this one again. There we go. Alright, and just clean that up. And we'll go ahead and chop these. We're going to throw those in with our onions. We'll just go ahead and just give it a rough chop. You can just keep running your blade over until it gets small, or the size that you like your garlic to be. I don't want it too chunky because this is a fast chili, so it's going to cook fast. So I want to cut it just a little smaller than usual. And just take that knife, and I'll just keep running it over to chop it smaller. Okay, that's good. I'll take my knife and throw that in the pan. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give that a mix. The onions are already translucent, so that's good, they're cooking. I'm gonna go ahead and add my green peppers and go ahead and chop those. Okay, so now I have my green peppers, and the easy way to chop peppers, I just roll it. So I'll chop into it, and I'll try to avoid the seed, and also that, just that little membrane, and I'll just keep rolling it, and that's how you do it. It's just really easy, the easy way that I do it. And then I'll cut down here and save any pepper that I can, you know, I don't want to waste. And then that's trash. I'm going to just pop that in the trash. Okay, I'll do the next one. You know, on my chilies, I like a nice, chunky chili. When I have chili, I like it to be nice and chunky. However you want to cut your veggies, you can, okay? But I like a nice, chunky, healthy chili. This is a clean chili, so it's going to be a lot of nice beans. You know, the show of the chili are the beans. It's not... I have a little ground turkey that I'm putting in here, but really the star of this chili will be our beans that we're putting in. So not so much meat, but just more of the protein from the beans. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and chop these and make sure I turn on the fleshy part. And when I chop, okay, so that it's not slipping on me, then I'll take that stack and I'll just chop them. Do another one. Just chop down. And I'll turn them over and I'll chop again. Just kind of hold on to them so they're not slipping everywhere. Okay, let me throw these in. Okay, and I'll do the rest. I like a lot of green peppers in my chili, lots of onions, and lots of tomatoes. Okay, just putting that down, put that in. Okay, we'll do the rest of these. A little slippery, so just be careful. And then I'll take a stack of them. I'll just chop down. Go. And the last of them, I'll just chop those down. There we go. I'll throw those in. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give that a mix. Onions look really nice. I want to throw a little bit of pink Himalayan sea salt on them. I use this kind here. I get it from Trader Joe's, and it's the pink or organic Himalayan sea salt. This will sweat the veggies, okay? So I'm going to put a little bit on top. And I'm also going to put some black peppercorns that I have. I love that nice spicy black pepper, and these are the peppercorns that I use here. Okay, I have both of them are grinders. Okay, so let's go ahead and let that cook, and the onions are sweating, which is really nice. Okay, and now what I want to do is I'm going to add my ground turkey in here to cook with my onions and peppers. I have some nice fresh ground turkey. It is Empire, okay, and I'm going to go ahead and add that in. It's actually a white ground turkey. I really like the texture. So this is more of turkey breast instead of the turkey thighs, okay? So it's turkey breast that I'm putting in here. So it's going to be that white turkey meat instead of that dark turkey. All right, let me just wash my hands. Okay, friends, I'm going to go ahead and mix that in. So the ground turkey is already turning nice and white from the heat of the onions and the peppers. I'm going to just try to mix that in really good. Just incorporate it with the peppers. I'm going to cover this for about 5 to 10 minutes while we cut up our tomatoes, and our tomatoes, we'll add those in next. So I'm going to cover it just so it can kind of steam the ground turkey, okay? I'll do that now. Let me get my lid. Okay guys, so I'm covering that now. So now I'm just going to clean up real quick, and I want to go ahead and do our tomatoes. Okay, so what I have here, I have some really pretty, these are those red vine ripe tomatoes, okay, they come on a vine, really nice. I'm going to go ahead and cut these up. So I'm going to cut them in half, okay, then I'll turn them and I'll cut them in quarters, and then I'll cut them in fourths. Okay, I'll do the same thing with that side. So I'm going to do all of them the same way. Let me pop them off of the vine. Okay. So what's going to happen is, excuse me, the juice from the tomatoes are going to go ahead and just come out. All the juice is going to come out of the tomatoes, and it's going to make a nice sauce for the chili, okay? Nice sauce along with the beans and the seasonings that we're going to add in. So it's going to be just a really, nice fresh chili, okay? With a nice sauce from the tomatoes, like a nice garden chili. Okay, we're not adding tomato paste or anything. We're going to get our sauce from our tomatoes. Okay, so I'm just going to finish quartering these up. Right, almost done. Okay, so let's go back and check the turkey and see it's browned some. So it's browning, it looks really good. Okay, it's browning really nice. I want to let it brown just a little more because I want it to cook. Okay, before we add those tomatoes in there. Okay. Okay guys, so let me go ahead. I'm just going to slide my tomatoes over until the turkey. Let me clean up a little bit. And I want to show you the beans that I have. Okay, let me grab my beans. Hold on one moment. Okay guys, here are my beans. I wanted to go ahead and make sure I cut those open, okay? So what I have here, I have some garbanzo beans, I have some black beans, I have some pink beans, which these are pink pinto beans, and I have some kidney beans, okay? So these beans here, I get these beans from Whole Foods. They are organic, and they have the non-BPA lining, which is really good. You want to make sure that the lining is non-BPA. You don't have to worry about just the aluminum and stuff in the cans, okay? Usually I do fresh beans. I love fresh beans, but that's usually when I'm using my crock pot because they take longer to cook. And I like to stew beans in my crock pot. You know, they're so good and delicious, and they get nice and soft. When I'm making something quick, I will go for canned beans, okay, when I'm making a chili. Okay, so I have these ready to go. Okay, we're going to go ahead and check our meat. We're going to add our tomatoes, and we'll go ahead and add our beans in there, and then we're going to go ahead and add our seasoning. and we will be done. Really nice and fast. Okay, so the meat has browned. And it's, remember what I said, it's the white turkey meat, so it's coming from the breast of the turkey, which is more healthier. So I chopped that a little bit. The peppers are nice and al dente. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and throw those tomatoes in. Beautiful ripe tomatoes. Looks so delicious. I love these tomatoes. Just a beautiful, nice, healthy juice comes out of them that I just really love when I'm making a chili. Okay. Always try to use fresh ingredients when you make your chili, because it's just going to have a better taste. It's going to taste fresher. Okay, guys? Okay. So that's that. That's going to need to stew down. I'm going to go ahead and add my beans. So right here, I want to add about a cup. Let me get my cup, my measuring cup. Okay, I want to add a cup of each bean. So I'm going to add a cup of the organic kidney beans. I already kind of took the juice out of them and I rinsed them. So that's 1 cup of kidney. Okay, I'm going to add 1 cup of the garbanzo beans or the chickpeas. 1 cup of black beans. And then I'm going to add 1 cup of the pink pinto beans. Okay, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and give that a mix. That looks so beautiful. Look at all those colors. Nice, beautiful, healthy, feel-good food, right, friends? Delicious and healthy, and it's fast. You know, to eat clean, it doesn't have to be hard. It does not have to be complicated. You know, this is what I tell people. Eating clean does not have to be hard. It doesn't have to be complicated. You know, you just have to know how to do it, and you have to make some healthy changes in your life. And once you make the decision to do better for yourself and to eat better, you have it. You have it down pat. You just have to get started. That's it. And you have to learn. It's all about learning how to do better for yourself and your body. Okay, once you learn and you learn these recipes, you can do it for yourself and your family, okay, and your kids. So I have that ready. I'm going to cover it. I want to let it steam a little bit because I want to let the juice come out of those tomatoes. But right now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and put my seasonings together and cut my cilantro. Okay, so what I want to do, I'm going to take just a cup of water to add to that. Okay, I'm just going to add 1 cup of water to steam. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and cover that. We're going to let that cook. Alright, I'm going to clean up, and then we're going to cut our cilantro and do our spice mix, okay? Okay, friends, so alright, so let's go ahead and have some cilantro here. And I want to do my spices. Let's do the spices first so I can get those in the pot. Okay, so these are some of my favorite spices that I get from Trader Joe's. And I'm also going to use my grinders too. Okay, but these are the main 3 spices that I use in my chili. So I'm going to get a little bowl. So right here I have this really amazing chili spice that I love. It has a little lime in it. You guys see me using it all the time. Okay, has a little bit of lime. There is a little bit of sea salt in there too. I'm going to go ahead and take, let's see, what am I doing here? Okay, I'm going to take like 1 tablespoon of this because this is the chili powder, the chili spice, and this is like the main ingredient that I use when I'm doing chili. So I'll take 1 tablespoon. Okay, and then I have the ground cumin. For the cumin, I'm going to take, let's see, I'm going to use I'm going to use a tablespoon of this, or teaspoon, I'm sorry guys. So I'm going to use a teaspoon of the ground cumin, okay? So add a tablespoon of the chili powder, a teaspoon of the ground cumin, and then usually I'll use like a fourth or an eighth of the red chili pepper flakes. Okay, these are a little spicy. Okay, so I don't want too much spice, so I'm going to use the eighth. I put a little bit in there. All right, and that's that. I'm just going to mix that up. So that's just 3 spices. If you guys like yours spicy, you can add more spice. It's just up to you, whatever you love. Okay, it's nice. It smells really good, nice and smoky. We're going to go ahead and add that. Let's check this chili. It's starting to boil now. We just go ahead and give it a quick mix. Add a little bit of water to it. And just going to let all those seasonings just simmer together. Okay. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to add that seasoning mix on there. Okay, I'm going to add it right on top, and we're going to mix it in. And it's so easy, you know, to make a chili spice. You know, stay away from those packages. You know, they have a lot of preservatives in them. Those chili packs for like $1. When you can make your own chili spice, it's very easy. Just need to know the spices to use. That's really it. Okay. I have that. Mix that in. I'm going to go ahead and add, I'm going to cover it back up, and I want to add some fresh cilantro. I have that here. And what I want to do is I want to chop some, and then I want to garnish with some too. So what I want is about a good 1/4 cup of cilantro. Okay, so that's about a good 1/4 cup. I'm just going to go ahead and chop it. I want the stems and the leaves. Just run my knife over, try to get it little small, little chops to add inside. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add that on top of the chili. Sprinkle that on top. That's going to give a really nice fresh taste to the chili. All that nice cilantro. Amazing flavor in this chili. Amazing flavor. Okay, give it another mix. So all kinds of different flavors and textures in here. We have our beans and our veggies. We have our ground turkey. You know, if you don't want to use ground turkey, if you're vegan, you can just do the beans. You don't have to add ground turkey to it, okay? Okay, I'm going to cover it up again. We're going to let it cook for maybe about 10 more minutes. And from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show you some things that I like in my chili as far as rice and pasta. So really nice rice. I didn't cook any tonight because I actually was trying to make it more of a low carb. Okay, but if you want to add pasta or rice to your chili, you can. Okay, guys. So let me just show you real quick some rice and pasta that I like to use, and I'm going to cut some toppings too, some garnishes to go on top. Okay, so let me bring those over. Okay, friends, so right here, this is whatever you like with your chili. You know, some like rice, some just like it plain. You can add some pasta to it, okay? My kids like pasta. I like to have it with rice. So I have a really nice organic brown rice quinoa fusilli. This is a fusilli pasta. The noodles are little curly noodles. So these are really good. I get these from Trader Joe's. And then I love this sprouted organic California rice. This is my favorite. It has a red and a black rice, also with the brown rice. Okay, and it's a really nice texture. It has that nice like nutty flavor that I love from the brown rice. Okay, this is why the brown rice is better. It has the fiber on it. You know, try to stay away from white rice. The fiber is gone, which makes us eat more of it. So the brown rice will fill us up quicker than the white rice, okay? So this one has all the nutrients. So these are just a couple things that you can add to your chili. I'll set those to the side. I now have an avocado, and I have this vegan mozzarella cheese that I really love. I like to put a little cheese on top of my chili sometimes, okay? So I have that. I'm going to set that to the side so we can use some of that. And right now I have a really nice ripe avocado. So I'm going to take a sharp knife, and I just want to chop some of this avocado. Okay, so what you're going to do is, it's nice and soft. It's ripe, you know, it's soft, it's brown. That's how you know it's ready to cut. And I'm just going to circle around it. Okay, and then you're going to just pop it open. And a beautiful color. That's how you know that it's nice and it's ripe and it's fresh. Okay, let me grab a spoon to scoop it out. Okay, so I have a bowl here. The chili is boiling, I hear it. Okay, I'm going to cover that back up so it can steam. So I have this avocado, and what I want to do is take my spoon, and I'm just going to slide it near the skin and circle and scoop it out. Just like that. Very easy, and it falls right out. Okay, there's a little left in there, that green part. It's nice and it's soft. That's how you know it's ready. Okay, that pit will just pop out, or you can take a knife and hit it, or it can just like roll out. Very easy. Just be careful. I'll do that again. I'll just take it and scoop it out. Try to grab all that flesh that's in there. They're real slippery. And then you have that nice green part. Okay, and then you just trash that. And then we can just slice some avocado. Cut that little piece off on the end. So I'll just make some nice slices. Put some on the chili. You can do dices, whatever you want. Okay, so I just wanted to make some slices. I'm going to throw those in a bowl. Okay, and that can go on top of our chili. Let me grab a bowl for our cheese. I'll set that to the side. I'm going to clean my cutting board and grab a bowl for the cheese. Okay, let's check that chili. I hear it boiling. It's looking really nice. That's what we needed it to do. We needed it to start boiling so those tomatoes can melt. It smells so delicious in here with those spices. I want to cover it back up because I want it to stay hot and continue to boil. See, it stopped when I took it. Okay, let's cover it right back up. 5 more minutes on the chili. Let me grab a bowl for the cheese and for some cilantro. Another one, and I just want to have some different toppings. This is what I do at my house with my kids. You know, we're having chili or taco night. We'll just get a whole bunch of little bowls, and you know, the kids will help me chop up the toppings, and we just go for it. You know, they get their chili, and you know, they have the little bowls with their toppings, and they can just put it on top and just have fun with it, right? So I have this vegan cheese, one of my favorites. It's a mozzarella, and it's a really nice melt on it. Okay, I'm going to add some of that in a bowl. Add that, and then I'm just going to chop some more cilantro so that we can have it to put on top as a nice garnish. So I have some more here. I just grab that, and I'll put that in a bowl. So I don't want all those stems. Okay, so that's good, and I'll just chop that, nice small chop to go on top, get in really nice and close. Okay, and I'll add that in a bowl. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna grab our chili. We're gonna go ahead and grab it, and we're gonna plate up. So let me go ahead and get my nice serving bowl or serving platter that I have. Let me grab that real quick. Hold on one moment. Okay, so I have a really nice platter here. Nice lid. Let me just dry that out a little bit. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and put that chili right on top. Just a nice platter to serve at the table. Okay. Let's go ahead and check the chili. So it's boiling. I'm just going to re-season it. Always when you're doing your food, make sure you re-season at the end. Okay. So I'm just going to add some black pepper and some Himalayan sea salt. Okay. Lots of nice black pepper. I love all that pepper. And remember, we have that spicy hot pepper too, the red pepper flakes. So you don't want to put too much. Chili has a nice boil. The tomatoes are still al dente, but you can see how they've sweated and the juice has come out of them. It's just really beautiful. I love this chili. It's almost like a nice stew, like on a cold day, you know. I love those nice stews, but instead of using a crock pot, you know, I'm doing my crock pot meals now, and I actually have a recipe for my crock pot. But instead of that, I like to make a fast chili sometimes. I don't want to wait all day, you know. When I want chili, I want it right now. So this is a chili that you can do within 30 minutes. Okay, it's really quick, it's fast, it's clean, it's delicious. 30 minutes and it's done. Okay, so I have my platter. Let's go ahead and scoop some of this chili into the platter. Nice serving platter you can bring to the table. I'm gonna work fast because I know it's gonna get hot underneath. Nice peppers. It's delicious. And that nice healthy broth that I love. I love that beautiful broth. Put some more tomatoes on top. And you got that turkey in there, which is just the best. Look at that nice, delicious broth, guys. So delicious. Let me clean off my platter a little bit. Just make it really nice and clean. Look at that broth. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that off because that's done, and it cooked in really 15 minutes. You know, we did about 10 minutes to assemble, maybe like 10 to assemble, and like 15 minutes, 20 minutes to cook. Okay, it's delicious. I'm ready to try this broth because that's like the star of a chili, is a good broth. You want to make sure you seasoned it really well. Okay, so let me go ahead and grab a spoon. All right, friends. So I have my spoon here, and I'm going to I'm just going to grab my larger spoon so I can get a scoop of it. But let's just taste that broth. It's nice. You got those tomatoes and beans and stuff. I'm going to spill that. Let me take it over a bowl. It's delicious. It's nice and light because you have those tomatoes. You know, I try to teach people you don't always have to have everything so thick. And even though you can cook your chili with tomato paste, you can also try some fresh tomatoes. Okay, it just makes it so nice and light. And I know when I'm eating, I want to feel light. I don't want to feel heavy all the time. Okay, so just try it. You know, instead of using tomato paste, try fresh tomatoes. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna scoop some from my platter. I have my small bowl here. So delicious. Let's just cover that spot up. What I didn't do is I like to add some fresh cilantro right on top. Look at that. Picture perfect. Beautiful. This is a chunky chili. You know, like I said, if you don't want it chunky, you know, you can just cut down those tomatoes and peppers. You know, it's whatever you love, okay? So right now, my chili here, I'm ready to get started. I'm gonna grab some of this beautiful, delicious avocado, those nice slices. I'm gonna put some of that on there. See if I can fan it out a little bit, make it pretty. Right? That's what I like, okay? And then I like a little bit of that cheese right on top. Not too much, just a little. I love that cheese. Let me get a little closer. Love that cheese. I have a little bit of cilantro left. I'm gonna grab some of that and just put that on top. Okay, and there you go, guys. That is my 4-bean fabulous turkey chili. All right, let's try this. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's fresh. I love the avocado with it. I love avocado. I mean, I don't know anybody who doesn't like avocado. I mean, they have to be crazy, you know. And I say that in a good way. I say that, you know, being friendly, but oh my goodness. What would I do without avocado? You know, put a little cheese in there. Bismillah. Mmm. It's so delicious. Mmm. So good, guys. You have to try it. Mmm. Amazing. All right, guys, so thank you so much for joining me today. It was nice and fast. I really had fun with you guys. I hope that you guys are cooking live with me. You know, I'm posting the ingredients on my blog, amandazizaburns.com, and I hope that you guys are learning, you know, and cooking live with me and going shopping and buying the items, because you know, I'm doing this as just to help others, okay? Because we need to do better. You know, we need to do better for ourselves and our families. So go shopping, you know, print the list out, go shopping and buy the items and cook with me. Please cook live with me, okay, friends? If you didn't catch it now, if you missed it, you can always catch the replay, okay? And thank you so much for coming. I love you guys. I'll see you on my next Cooking Facebook Live. Have an amazing, blessed day, and I will see you soon. Thank you, friends. Peace.